Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Singer-Songwriter Show number 81. Tonight I'm featuring Holly Near. The first song is simply called Mountain Song. It's very short but very catchy and often sung a cappella or by choral groups with arrangements. So. I have dreamed on this mountain since first I was my mother's daughter, and you can't just take my dreams away without me fighting. You may drive a big machine, but I was born a great big woman, and you can't just take my dreams away with me watching. This old mountain raised my many daughters. Some died young, some still living. If you've come here for taking our mountain, no, we ain't come here to give it. No, we ain't come here to give it. I have dreamed on this mountain since first I was my mother's daughter, and you can't just take my dreams away without me fighting. You may drive a big machine, but I was born a great big woman, and you can't just take my dreams away with me watching. You just can't take my dreams away. You just can't take my dreams away, and you can't just take my dreams away. All right, Holly Near's Mountain Song, powerful message and wonderful melody. Holly's a great singer, great composer, activist for many social justice and other causes, and really an icon of the folk music scene and the political activist music scene. She's 71 years old. She was born June 6th, 1949 in Ukiah, California, up there north of Santa Rosa. Let's see, it's Indigenous Peoples Day, so happy Indigenous Peoples Day. This next song is a really powerful one that she wrote called It Could Have Been Me, that I've always loved. And it mentions several different historical, events in it. The first one being we just had the 50th anniversary of the shootings in Ohio at Kent State, and then a few weeks later at Jackson State. And then also there's a mention of Victor Jara and Chile, which happened in 1973, what a lot of people call the other 9/11, because it was on September 11th. And then also mentioned is Karen Silkwood and the when she was murdered in Oklahoma during the for basically discovering secrets about nuclear energy and nuclear power. All right, so I hope you sing along with me. It's got a great chorus. When I was, I think in high school or college, I remember kind of humming this phrase over and over again. The middle of the chorus goes, "I'll be a student of life, a singer of songs, a farmer of food, and a righter of wrongs." R-I-G-H-T-E-R, righter of wrongs. So I'm not much with the farming and gardening, although my day job I actually work with food and farmers and child care providers to connect kids to healthy food, but I don't have much of the green thumb, but I try to work on the other things, being a singer and a righter of wrongs and a student of life. So, all right, Holly Near's It Could Have Been Me. Students in Ohio and down at Jackson State, shot down by vicious fire one early day in May. Some people cried out angry, you should have shot more of them down. But you can't bury youth, my friend. Youth grows the whole world round, and it could have been me, but instead it was you. So I'll keep doing the work you were doing as if I were too. I'll be a student of life, a singer of songs, a farmer of food, and a writer of wrongs. Oh, it could have been me, but instead it was you. And it may be me, dear sisters and brothers, before we are through. But if you can die for freedom, 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 if you can die for freedom, I can too. The junta took the fingers from Victor Jara's hands. They said to the gentle poet, play your guitar now if you can. Well, Victor started singing till they shot his body down. You could kill a man, but not a song, when it sung the whole world round. And it could have been me, and instead it was you. Maybe me, dear sisters and brothers, before we are through. But if you can sing for freedom, 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 if you can sing for freedom, I can too. Jungle, so many wars away, studies late into the night, defends her village in the day. All her lower life and struggle are many miles from me. She sings a song and I know the words, and I'll sing them till she's free. And it could have been me, but instead it was you. And I'll keep doing the work you were doing as if I were to be a student of life, a singer of songs, a farmer of food, and a writer of wrongs. Oh, it could have been me, and instead it was you. And I be me, dear sisters and brothers, before we are through. But if you can live for freedom, 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 if you can live for freedom, I can too. One night in Oklahoma, Karen Silkwood died because she had some secrets big companies wanted to hide. Well, the talk of nuclear safety and the talk of national pride, but we all know it's a death machine, and that's why Karen died. And it could have been me, and it's gonna be me, and it's gonna be you. So we'll keep doing the work we've been doing until we are through. We'll be students of life, singers of songs, farmers of food, and fighters so strong. And it's gonna be me, and it's gonna be you. But it'll be us, dear sisters and brothers, before we are through. 'Cause if you can fight for freedom, 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 if you can fight for freedom, I can too. 'Cause if you can fight for freedom, we can too. 'Cause if you can fight for freedom, we can too. All right, It Could Have Been Me by Holly Near. All right, so the best part of doing this show is thinking about connections and stories and memories. I've gotten to see Holly Near perform many times in Ann Arbor and in Madison and at folk festivals and solo shows and other occasions. But the most special was in 2012 when it was summertime and Holly Near was in town for a women's music festival, along with Emma's Revolution, the two women that she often sings with, as well as my sister, Nan Louise, was here attending the festival as well. And they all came down to what we call the Solidarity outside the Capitol and joined in the sing-along. And so I wore my "This Is What Democracy Sounds Like" shirt. And in fact, I looked up our our album, and I'm pictured in there wearing the same shirt. So so the next song that we do is actually in our songbook. It's number 13 in the Solidarity Sing Along Live at People's House. It's called Singing for Our Lives, and it's kind of an anthem of the whole Solidarity Sing-Along that we're there singing for our lives. And so it's a wonderful song, and I posted on Facebook the video of us doing it with Holly and all those folks, so kind of cool. One more thing to say about this song, which I didn't know until I did a little bit of research last night, and found out that when in 1978, when there was the horrific assassination of the mayor of San Francisco, George Moscone, and then the supervisor, Harvey Milk, that she was on her way driving down to San Francisco, I think the next day, to attend a vigil or demonstration, and she composed this song. And it's sung all over the world now. And not only that, but this morning I look at the Washington Post, and there's a great article that you should look up about the connections between the assassination and the fact that George and Harvey were actually working to integrate the police department and to prevent violence, unnecessary violence, and it wasn't just about gay rights. It was a much bigger issue that, and basically the murderer was a racist bigot who had worked in the police department, and great story. You got to read the article. So, all right, Singing for Our Lives. I hope you sing along. So this, what I was showing a minute ago was the inner part of our CD. This is the CD that we made for the Solidarity Sing Along. This is what democracy sounds like, and there we are, out on a snowy day, all singing with our signs and by the statue of Lady Forward. All right. We are gentle, angry people. We are singing for our lives. We are gentle, angry people. We are singing for our lives. We are justice-seeking people. We are singing for our lives. We are justice-seeking people. We are singing for our lives. We are young and old together. We are singing for our lives. We are young and old together. We are singing for our lives. We are a land of many colors. We are singing for our lives. We are a land of many colors, and we are singing for our lives. We are gay and straight together. We are singing for our lives. We are gay and straight together. We are singing for our lives. gentle, loving people. We are singing, singing for our lives. We are gentle, loving people. We are singing, singing for our lives. Hope you were singing along. A lot of great songs. Wonderful human being and musician, Holly Near. Honored to do a tribute to her tonight, and honored that she came and sang along with the Solidarity Sing-Along back 8 years ago. So, all right, thanks for listening. I love you all. I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving, and stay well, stay connected. Who's up next? It's another folk singer that I've loved and listened to many, many times. He's from Iowa, and his name is Greg Brown. If you haven't heard his music, it's wonderful. A lot of ironic, dry humor and catchy lyrics, and just a fun guy. So I'll be doing Iowa Waltz, Rudy Toot Toot for the Moon, and Who Woulda Thunk It. All right, I hope you can join me. That'll be coming up on Monday evening. Thanks so much for listening. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.